Hi guys, it's Flammable here, and today we're going to be playing Neo Scavenger. This is a survival game set after the world has been destroyed, or largely destroyed by a apocalypse type thing. Um, Not much is really explained in game, other than everything is bad and nothing really good is left, apart from the odd survivor, and most of them are out to kill you. So yeah, not a great situation. Um, so I have some experience with this game. Sometime around last October or so, I started playing, and I think I completed up to the end of where the game at that point ended, because it was a pretty early build of the game then, and I think things have changed quite a lot. Certainly, I know the game now is much more difficult, and sorry about that. Is generally it looks to be a much more difficult game on the whole survival front, and the combat seems to be much harder as well. I've had a few test goes recently, last few days, and that's the sort of impression I'm getting. I don't know if this is actually true, but that's what I'm thinking at the moment. Anyway, uh, let's have a go. This is the skills screen, basically, sort of a character maker. These are positive skills, and these are more negative skills. If we add a negative skill like metabolism, we can add a positive one like botany. Um, so it balances itself out, um, and and I think that botany and metabolism kind of balance themselves out anyway, due to the fact that with botany you can kind of find different things to eat, and metabolism means you need to eat more. So it kind of works, I think. We're going to be using a few different skills here. We're going for very much a non-combat character because you will die too many times in this game if you go really combat heavy. So we'll hide, so we can hide from enemies, we can run away from enemies, we can kind of find kind of useful items, the scavenging, I guess you'd call it. And the one combat thing that we will take is ranged, since that seems to be quite a good way of avoiding any direct contact with people, because there are quite a lot of like little sort of stones and pebbles around the world that you can chuck at people, which is good. So let's go with this character. Um, this is a quite a lot of text kind of game. I will probably not be reading much of it. You can read this if you wish. Uh, but basically, every so often you get a scenario like this where you have a few different options as to what to do. We can dive through a window, we can use our knowledge of plants, or we can find somewhere to hide. We're going to go for the hiding option, since that seems like a pretty logical thing to do in a scenario where something is going to try and burst in and kill us, as it says in the text, if you've read that. I already have. Yes, let's go. Um, Big, unpleasant looking monsters come into the room. But because we've been hiding, he leaves us alone. It's always nice. So good. We'll now search the console for records. This is not a part of the game that's particularly well thought out, I don't think, at this point. There doesn't seem to be very much that's particularly pertinent to any of this information, but that will probably change in time. Uh, we'll just now climb out the window and escape. So we're outside now. It's going to be the text there. We've escaped from this facility, and now the game begins proper. It's a turn-based game, so we don't have to worry about thinking too quickly, which is, if you're like me, is a good thing. Uh, so we'll just start investigating, I guess. We're unable to see very well. Yeah, well, I guess it's raining and dark, so there you go. Oh, we can see again. Okay. End turn. At this point, we're basically just looking for some places to scavenge, like cities, like these two here. Guess we'll go for this one first, in turn. Alright, it seems to be kind of daytime now, so that will make things a bit easier probably. We'll have a look in the city. Big, scary monsters in the sky. Spooky. Let's have a look in the storage shed. We will use our... Well, we won't use our hiding skills because the safety and the sneak are pretty high, and they kind of determine the chance of someone finding you when you're looting. And if we put hiding in, you'll notice our potential loot goes down. So I think we'll leave that for now. We found something. What did we find? We found lots of stones, some pebbles. The pebbles are probably, I would say, more useful than the stones, so we'll take the pebbles. And a sleeping bag, which is useful, but we've got nothing to put it in, so we won't bother with that for now. We will just continue without. We'll go down here. Oops, no turns. We'll go down here and go into this house and do some scavenging, some Neo Scavenging in this abandoned house. We can hide, we can lockpick, we will, I think, do a mixture of the two. Lockpicking does not seem to do a whole heck of a lot. Seems to do nothing. Right, well, we'll do this anyway. What can I say? We found something. We also found an enemy. It's a little unfortunate. We found some clothes though, which is useful. Right, we'll shove on these jeans. Shove on the jeans. Shove on the shirt with the best condition. You can see the condition there. This one's 75%. Higher is obviously better, and this has got the highest one, so we'll go with that. Shoes. Obviously, it's best to have the right shoe and the right foot. Sometimes you end up with like 4 right shoes, which just is not good, as you'd imagine. Bad condition, not great condition, bad condition, right, well. At least this one's for the left foot, so that's a start. We'll go with this one as well. Oops. And what will we take? Nothing really worth taking there, I don't think. I think we've got all that's probably going to be useful at this point. So yeah, we'll leave that. Unfortunately, we are quite cold. We have moderate hypothermia already. That's a little bit unfortunate. Never mind. Oh man, Dogman. I assume that's the thing that was attacking us before. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's retreat. This is obviously the combat screen, or in our case, the running away screen. Run away, run away, run away. Right, as you can see in the range that he's gaining on us. I guess we'll take cover. Right, he's charged toward us, he's hit us. We're bleeding and in minor pain, and we're stunned. Oh, that is great. I don't think we're going to be able to threaten 2 of the dogmen very easily when it's just us and our punch. I guess we could throw a pebble, but I'm not sure if a pebble's going to do much against these guys. I think we're best to run at this point. We've passed out, okay. We're vulnerable, we're recovering, we're stunned, we're shocked, we're unconscious, we're fallen, and we're bleeding. He is strong and tough. Don't think this bodes very well for us here. Run. We're bleeding. We're now unconscious. I don't know how we can run when we're unconscious, but won't think to. Oh, we're dead. Wow, game over. Okay, well, that was a quick first episode. Gives you an idea of the game, I guess, and how it's quite easy to not survive for a long time. I like how accurate the amount of time that we survived is. 3.09 hours, not 08, 09. We died of severe traumatic brain injury, and we also died due to the acute bleeding in our lungs. That's nice. That's good. Game over. And I think on that bombshell, episode over. Goodbye.